Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Hard8, the truth for YouTube, your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah. What's up, people? What's happening? You already know the deal. If you missed my last video, the link will be down in the description. Nigga, busy yourself. Nigga, busy yourself. Welcome. So we got a few things to talk about, man. Xbox Lives Matter. Oh, man. They picking on me. Oh, just let me lie. Let me be wrong. But don't correct me, please. Oh, please, don't correct me. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. Yeah, I got a jingle for a fucking piece of plastic, but don't say nothing, please. Oh, yeah, Xbox won my heart, but don't say nothing. Oh. That shit funny to me. Yo, what's good, people? We're going to talk about some things real quick, man. We try not to make this too long, man. This shit funny, dog. It really is. It's sad, and it's fucking funny. Kid Smooth, thank you very much, man. 10K is nothing, man. I ain't even acknowledge that. I've been there before, man. I've been there before. Kid Smooth feel like he's being oppressed. Didn't he say that? Yo, he's being picked on, cyber bullied, or whatever the fuck he coming up with out his motherfucking mouth. Hey, listen, man, this shit crazy. First of all, let's get one thing straight. Kid Smooth is not clown because he is a fucking ex-fag. Kid Smooth gets clown because Kid Smooth say dumb shit out his motherfucking mouth. That's why Kid Smooth gets clown. Period. Fucking period. Now, over the last few days, it's been a lot going on Twitter, man. Kid Smooth has been getting roasted left and right. He's been roasted. You can serve this nigga for Thanksgiving. Put an apple in his mouth and sit his ass on a motherfucking table. You can serve this nigga for Thanksgiving. Now, a lot of some of the things he's been getting roasted for, I'm going to talk about today. All right? For one, he's been trying to damage control these motherfucking ex-faggots that spread lies, saying shit like, why do you care? Why are y'all still talking about them? Blah, 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 blah. When if they're telling lies, you're going to get called out for it, period. Imagine if nobody never said nothing about these fucking lies that are fucking spread. These dudes tell lies, and then when people like me or Black Mind come to the table with the facts to show that these niggas are lying, we wrong. We supposed to sit back, let dudes tell a bunch of fucking lies in something that we love, gaming. This is what we do. This is what I do, gaming. I live and breathe gaming, nigga. Since the 80s, I've been a gamer. So in something that I'm part of, you know, a lot of people in the outside world, you know, still think gaming is some toy shit, some kid shit and all of that. And then they see shit like this where motherfuckers just lying, spreading misinformation. Nothing's being said about it. Nothing's being done about it. And we look bad as a whole. Just like these Xbox look bad as a fucking whole. Why? Because a lot of these X-fags, they sit around and they don't say a fucking thing about the lies and the misinformation. They say nothing. Why? Because the lies and the misinformation that's being spread is about the opposite piece of fucking plastic. So they act like they don't see this shit. Even if I don't want to see the lies and misinformation being spread, I fucking can't. Because the shit is sent to me every day, all day on Twitter. Even if I don't even want to pay attention to this shit, it's like, bam, right in my motherfucking face. I go to Twitter, mentions, hey, yo, you see what such and such said? Hey, look at this. Oh, man, this dude lying again. You understand? Like, but then when we mention it, we wrong? At what point in time have I or Black Bond actually made a video that didn't provide fucking facts to show that this motherfucker is lying? You understand what I'm saying? Now, Kid Smooth believes that he's being picked on because he's an Xbox fan. No, nigga. You get clowned because you say dumbass shit out your fucking mouth. Just like when that Jimmy dude started on the Weapon Wheel podcast. He was an Xbox dude. Cool. Remember that? Go back to the first episode that dude Jimmy was on, right? He came in. He was an Xbox dude. Cool. Move on. Podcast on. What happened towards the end, near the end of the podcast? He started saying dumb shit out his mouth, and then he started getting clowned. Remember that? I was like, damn, I knew it. I knew this nigga was one of them. And I started to fucking roast him on whatever the fuck he was saying, but it was stupid. I remember. You know what I mean? So, you know, he's an Xbox dude. Nobody said anything about him when he came in the podcast and said where he stood until he started saying dumb shit out his mouth. Same thing goes for fucking Kid Smooth. Nobody picks on him because he says dumb shit out. I mean, because he's an Xbox fan. I seen BG just put up a goddamn BG just put up a poll talking about do you think he get picked on because he's an Xbox fan, incorrect statements, or a little bit of both? No, nigga. Ain't no little bit of both. That shit shouldn't even be a choice. Ain't no fucking little bit of both. Don't nobody fucking pick on Kid Smooth because he an Xbox fan. We all know why he gets clowned. He say dumbass shit. That's why he gets fucking clowned. Period. He gets clowned because he will review a game and give it a high-ass rating, an Xbox game, give it a high-ass rating, and only got 8% completion. This is why he get clowned. He reviewed Forza Horizon 3, gave it a high-ass score, and only had 8% completion. Let that sink in. 8% completion. He gave it a high-ass score. How, nigga? Nigga, how? 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 This is why Kid Smooth gets clowned. For doing shit like that. For doing shit like that. Reviewing the game with 8% completion and giving it a high-ass score. That's why he got fucking clowned. You understand what I'm saying? The funny thing is that Jack Move Johnny don't get clowned. How many times have I clowned Jack Move Johnny over that pony commissioner bullshit? How many times? Y'all watched the Weapon Wheel podcast. Y'all been there. Did I not clown Jack Move Johnny for saying there were no good Xbox One games? Did people like Kid Smooth got amnesia? They don't remember none of that? How many times have I got on Jack Move Johnny for saying that pony commissioner bullshit? How many times have I got on Jack Move Johnny for saying that Xbox One didn't have no good games? How many times? How many times have I said Jack Move Johnny should be a nominee for the Corporate Slaves Awards, the Corporate Slave Awards? How many times? I've always said Jack Move should be in the Corporate Slave Awards. I always get on him for that pony commissioner shit. I always got on him for saying Xbox One didn't have no good games. Nobody remembers none of that? That didn't happen. That never happened. See, the thing about the difference between Jack Move Johnny and Kid Smooth is that, for one, Jack Move Johnny don't say dumb shit out his mouth. And when he do, like Xbox One don't have any good games, to me, that's stupid as fuck, and I will proceed to roast his ass, as I did when he said it. You understand what I'm saying? As I did when he said it. But Kid Smooth, you don't remember none of that? Nah, we don't remember none of that, right? Oh man, he don't remember none of that. He don't remember none of that though. But Kid Smooth is the only one that gets clowned on the Weapon Wheel podcast. Nobody else clowns, nobody else on the Weapon Wheel gets clowned. BG don't get clowned. He ain't King Loaf. He don't get clowned for claiming he's a gaming guy when he's really a bum. Nope, he don't get clowned for that. They don't try to clown me for talking about attention to detail. Shit, they were just doing it this past Weapon Wheel podcast before I got in there. I mean, even though they ain't doing while I was in there, because they know I'm going to roast their ass into the goddamn ground. That's just how I do. But everybody gets clowned for something. Kid Smooth just happens to say the dumbest shit. That's why it seemed like he gets clowned the most. 900p. The difference between 900p and 1080p is 180 pixels. No, don't say nothing. Ignore that. He ain't just say that. All this time, he been thinking that the difference between 900p and 1080 was 180 fucking pixels. He said that out his mouth. And he said that as if he was sure on what he was saying. He didn't hesitate to say that. He said that as he knew exactly what he was talking about. But no, don't clown him for that. No, don't get clowned for that. Come on, man. Come on, knock it off. And then he wants you to ignore all of the liars that are in the Xbox community. We asked Kid Smooth, find us the equivalent of these X-Fags that be lying. Find us the PlayStation equivalent of these X-Fags. He can't do it. Pyro? Really? Pyro. Where were you at last generation when Pyro was getting roasted into the fucking ground? You think it's bad for these X-Fags? It is. It is bad for them too. It is bad. But you should have been around last generation when Pyro was saying a lot of dumb shit. When he was making videos saying a lot of dumb shit, he was getting roasted. He didn't get no passes. They roasted the fuck out of Pyro. Like, are you serious? Pyro was getting roasted daily. You think fucking, you think Bond is obsessed with these X-faggots? You should have been around last generation. Niggas say dumb shit, they're getting roasted. You want people to ignore these liars. You want them to just let these liars spread their lies. You had one individual who got exposed with facts. That's another thing. When these dudes do get spoke on, when they do get exposed, it's usually with facts. You had one dude claiming that, he had hundreds of reviews for games he's never played. How is this guy still on the internet? I have no idea. I guess you got to blame the viewers. You're retarded. People that still watch that guy is completely retarded in their brain. Whether you're against him or for him, you're retarded if you still click on that nigga videos. A guy was reviewing games he never played, never owned. How is he still here? I don't understand it. I don't know. But this motherfucker said 2 days after Uncharted 4 was released, 2 days after Uncharted 4 was released, this motherfucker made a video saying that Uncharted 4 was in the bargain bin because it wasn't selling. 2 days after release. Then we go on to find out that Uncharted 4 sold 2.7 million in the first week. So, nobody was supposed to say anything about that? We're supposed to just let that slide, right? Nobody is supposed to call that bullshit out. Uncharted 4 is in the bargain bin 2 days after release because it's not selling. Then we find out it does 2.7 million in 1 week. Nobody's supposed to call that out. Just let that man lie. Just go ahead, get out of here. He lied, who cares? Let him spread lies and misinformation, that's fine. This is the type of shit you want to be ignored, Kid Smooth? Really? That should be ignored. You had another dude that told a lie. You had another dude that told a lie. He can make cookies with his face. He can make chocolate chip cookies with his face. Told a lie. This motherfucker had a whole extravagant story behind it too. How he went into the store, asked the guy who knew who he was, asked the guy, hey, anything new for PlayStation? As if he don't fucking know. And the guy said, oh yeah, here's Devil May Cry. The guy handed him Devil May Cry, and he was like, no, that's a multi-plat. And the guy said, no, it ain't. Look, on the box, it said only on PlayStation. Had a whole extravagant story to go with that. I made a video calling him out, showing factual proof that there were no copies of Devil May Cry that said only on PlayStation. Was that supposed to be ignored too, Kid Smooth? Nobody was supposed to call that out. The motherfucker had an extravagant story to go with it. A whole story to go with this lie. Nobody was supposed to call that out, right? You're supposed to just let that slide. Hey, man, don't say nothing, man. Let them lie. Let them spread lies to all these fucking people. Nobody was supposed to say anything. Nobody. You got a dude sitting in a parking lot filming strangers. You got a dude sitting in his in a Best Buy parking lot filming strangers trying to guess who is in line for a fucking Xbox. And a motherfucker shouldn't get clowned over that. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? In a fucking parking lot filming strangers. Talking about he's in line for an Xbox. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, yo, what fucking type of world are we in where this shit is supposed to go unanswered? We're supposed to ignore this type of shit. I could imagine me sitting in a fucking parking lot filming strangers trying to guess who is there for Xbox and who isn't. You got to be fucking kidding me, dog. You got to be fucking kidding me. But Xbox dudes, they only get picked on because of because they prefer Xbox. These dudes are way past the line of preferring something. When they see a picture of a burnt PlayStation 4 Pro that clearly, physically, there's no denying that somebody burned that PlayStation Pro themselves, physically, it's like factual. Physically impossible that PlayStation started burning from the inside. It's physically impossible. You can clearly see that in the pictures. Yet they still took that shit and ran with it as if it was truth. That's supposed to go ignored. Supposed to not say nothing about that. When you can look at the picture for 5 seconds and tell, hey, somebody burnt that from the outside. That is not a burn that would have came from the inside. That's from the outside. Somebody held up a torch, a lighter, or something. Somebody burned that from the outside. You can clearly see it. It's physically impossible that shit was burned from the inside. It was burned from the outside. But yet, these ex-faggots still ran with that story. And it's not just the dudes making the videos. It's the people that watch the videos. It's the people that spread the videos. It's a bunch of y'all all together that's spreading this bullshit. And then you other Xbox dudes who claim you're not down for the shit they do, y'all don't say nothing. Y'all just let them lie. Y'all just let them just tell a bunch of fucking lies. So it seems like y'all be with it. Y'all agree with that shit. When y'all don't call these dudes out for lying. Y'all don't call these dudes out for lying. Then I see somebody said, people say this all the time. This is funny to me. We are the reason. People like me and Bond, and it extends further. We're the reason why these Xbox dudes are still around. I've never understood this fucking logic. I think it's the dumbest fucking logic in the world. And it shows just how retarded you have to be as the viewer. I don't understand this logic. Let me try to figure this out. So, Crap Gamer, he got exposed. One of the biggest exposures I have ever seen in the gaming community. It still baffles me till this day. Hundreds of reviews he had for games he's never played. He got exposed with factual evidence, not nobody's opinion, not my opinion, Bond opinion, or anybody else's opinion. Factual evidence. He got exposed to prove that he was a fucking fraud and a liar. Of course, a bunch of videos went up. You as a viewer, what would make you watch a video, see the evidence, see the factual evidence that somebody is a liar and a fraud? What would then make you go and sub to that person? You are fucking retarded. That makes absolutely no sense. You know this nigga's a fraud and a liar because you're looking at the factual evidence. You're sitting there like, wow, that's crazy. This guy was really reviewing games he's never played. But I'm still going to go sub to him and watch him. What the fuck is wrong with your brain? What the fuck is wrong with your brain? That's like a fucking rapist getting exposed for raping women. He's on video and he got a YouTube channel and you still go subscribe and watch. What? What the fuck is wrong with your brain that you would go sub to somebody who you just seen be exposed with factual evidence? What would make you go subscribe to him? You just seen them get exposed with factual evidence that they are liars and a fraud. What would then make you as a gamer go subscribe to a fraud gamer? Like I said, it's not like it's somebody's opinion. It's not somebody's opinion. Somebody's showing you facts. Like, hey, this guy is a liar and a fraud. He's been lying to y'all for years. Some of y'all have went out and bought games based on his review and he never played the game. What would then in turn make you go and subscribe and watch that person? Something is wrong with your fucking brain. So before you say we the reason why Crap and the rest of these fucking liars and frauds have the views and subs they got, think about your own retarded self for going and watching they shit and fucking subbing to them. Because I know it's some of y'all in here right now that sub to these liars and frauds who you know don't play no video games, who you know lie on a constant basis, who you know been exposed with factual evidence over and over. You still watch and subscribe to these dudes. Something is wrong with your fucking brain. And fucking criticize yourself, not me or somebody else that might be pointing out the lying and the fraud. It ain't my fucking fault that you dumbasses went and subscribed to these fucking people who you just saw be exposed with factual evidence over and over again. This man's been racist. We got the screenshots. This man lied about reviewing games he's never played. All types of shit. And y'all still go watch and subscribe. Blame your fucking self. Don't try to blame me or Bond or anybody else who might call out the fucking bullshit. You're the fucking retard. You're the fucking dummy that would go subscribe to somebody who you just watched got exposed with factual fucking evidence. Factual evidence. Not nobody's opinion. Evidence right there on the fucking screen in your face. Stealing videos to go with these lying ass fucking reviews. You know why he was stealing videos? Because he didn't have the fucking game to record it himself. His excuse was, my internet is slow. That's why I couldn't record my own gameplay. What the fuck does your internet got to do with you recording your own gameplay when the PS4 and the motherfucking Xbox One has a DVR for recording gameplay? His excuse was his internet was fucked up? What the hell does that have to do with recording your own goddamn gameplay? He was stealing gameplay footage because he couldn't record it himself because he never had the game. With all these fucking facts bundled together, your stupid ass still went and subscribed, and your stupid ass still watch till this day. You are a fucking dummy. Don't try to blame that shit on me or motherfucking Bond or anybody else who might have called these fucking frauds out. You guys are the reason they're still big and they got a lot. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You niggas are the dummies that went and subscribed and watched these motherfuckers after you seen factual evidence of them getting exposed. You motherfuckers are the dummies. Try to blame me for that shit. Oh, he's a liar and he's a fraud and I'm making a video about it. Oh, and I'm not just pulling this out my ass. Here's the evidence that he's a liar and a fraud. Unrefutable, undeniable. Here's the evidence. Oh, but y'all motherfuckers still went and subbed to him. You know why Crap Gamer never responds? Because he fucking can't. How you gonna argue facts? How can somebody respond to evidence that is factual? He never responds because he can't back it up. You fucking dummies. You got some people, oh, Crap doesn't get into the drama. He doesn't respond because he can't. How is he going to respond to something when he's caught red-handed? He fucking can't respond. Why he never respond? Because he got caught cheating and lying and frauding over his reviews because he couldn't refute it. He could not argue that shit. He was caught red-handed. We had all the factual fucking evidence. He was caught red-handed. That's why he doesn't respond. Why didn't he respond when people called him out for lying about Uncharted being in the bargain bin? Because the shit sold 2.7 the first week. So obviously he was lying. How is he going to respond to that? Come on, man. Use your fucking brain. He doesn't respond because he can't. He's a fucking liar, a fraud. We show y'all the factual evidence. Of course he's not going to respond. Come on, man. Use your fucking brain. Don't try to blame me for Crap Gamer getting views and subs. You motherfuckers are the dummies. And if you sub to him and if you watch him, I'm talking to you. If the shoe fit, wear it. I ain't got nothing to do with that man having subs and views. He should have lost all of them. As gamers, when you found out this man had hundreds of reviews of games he's never played, you should have been like, I ain't watching that dude ever again. Shit, I made a couple purchases on his recommendation. And here it is, he never even played the fucking games. You should have been unsubbing and stopped watching. But no, y'all did the opposite because you're fucking retarded. That's why. Motherfuckers are retarded. That's exactly what that is. Retardation. Oh, you guys are the reason that these Xbox guys are still around. Because if you didn't point out their lies and misinformation with factual evidence, then they wouldn't be around no more. What? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Hey, this guy over here, he's a liar, he's a fraud. Here goes the evidence. I see the evidence, and that definitely is factual evidence. But you know what? I think I'm still going to go subscribe and watch his videos. Even though I know he's lying on every video. I know he don't really play games. I know he had hundreds of reviews for games he's never played. I know, but I still want to subscribe and watch. You are retarded. You. That shit funny, man. Oh, man, that shit is too fucking funny. That shit is too funny. But, you know, Kid Smooth is not clown because he likes Xbox. Nobody really fucking cares. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I like Xbox. I don't have no problem with Xbox. I say this time and time again. I love what Phil Spencer and them is over there doing. You know what I mean? I love that they get great updates every fucking month. I love what Microsoft is doing for the consumer because they getting their ass whooped. I fucking love that shit. You know what I mean? I don't have no problem with Xbox. None. I wish Xbox was fucking more powerful because PlayStation getting on my fucking nerves. I don't like what PlayStation is doing. I said this in tweets, in videos. I think they feeling themselves. They raising prices. They not giving us nothing, no updates, dumbass stability updates. You know what I mean? They don't really interact with the people that support them. I've been said this. They're slow as shit giving people what they want. I've been saying this shit. I don't have no problem with Xbox at all. I love what Phil Spencer and them is over there doing. That shit is great. That shit is awesome. If you are an Xbox only dude, you cool. You know what I'm saying? You good. Y'all getting some good shit over there. PlayStation, on the other hand, it's a bunch of bullshit. They just released this whack-ass Pro. You know what I'm saying? The shit is whack. Weak-ass CPU. They knew the CPU was whack, but did they decide to fucking change it or upgrade it? Fuck no. Still gave you the whack-ass same CPU. They not putting pressure on these developers to actually use the Pro in a meaningful way. Like, it's like, people don't understand this shit. I don't give a fuck about these companies, dog. If Xbox One had the same power as PlayStation, I would have been said, fuck PlayStation, I'm going. I just want to play the game in the best way I can play it, as far as if it's a multi-plat. You know what I mean? Because, I'd rather play those on consoles because I don't like mouse and keyboard. So when it comes really to a multi-plat, I'd rather play it on the consoles. So when in that sense, I'm going to play the best console version. And sadly, I'm stuck playing the PlayStation version because that's the best console version. But if Xbox matched, oh man, I would be done with motherfucking PlayStation. I don't like the way they handling shit at all. I don't like the way they handling nothing right now. Like, real talk. I said this shit on Twitter. I don't have no problem with Xbox. I don't like fag boys. You already should know that if you've been watching me for the longest. And Xbox dudes seem to be the worst right now. They the ones that are lying and spreading misinformation. I don't have no problem with Xbox as Xbox. That's cool. Them bringing their games to PC, that was great. They over there making right. They're making the right fucking moves. Sony, yo, Xbox is making the right moves. Phil Spencer and them, they doing what they supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? They doing what they supposed to do right now. I ain't got no problem with that. But when these Xbox dudes, they seem to be the ones that spread misinformation and all that. Like, fuck the sales. When it comes to overall, they should be feeling very happy about the Xbox. They should feel great about the Xbox and what's going on over there. Fuck all the sales, and that shit don't even matter. Like, they don't even have to fucking spread shit about fucking Sony because Xbox is getting all the love. It might be happening because they're losing, but at the end of the day, who gives a fuck about that? The consumer is winning. You understand what I'm saying? Xbox is losing in sales, but I'm winning as a fucking Xbox owner. So I don't really understand why they so focus on PlayStation or have to make shit up. There's other shit you can talk about with PlayStation that's factual. You ain't even got to make shit up about PlayStation. It's shit you can talk about that's factual with PlayStation. You ain't got to make shit up. It's shit that sucks about PlayStation that you can talk about that's actually factual and nobody can't refute. But no, they choose to lie and fucking make shit up and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter. It don't fucking matter what they doing in fucking sales. I just wish that they had a more powerful console. That's all I wish. I mean, I'm caught up with resolution and frame rates. I want to have the best of that or whatever like that. So when it comes to the consoles, I want to play the better version. You know what I'm saying? It'll bother me if I sit there playing the weaker version, knowing there's a better version to a certain extent. Anyway, as far as multiplayer goes, like I said, I already know why I don't really like playing multiplayer on PC because I'm not a mouse and keyboard guy. So when it comes to consoles, I want the best version. Sadly, that's fucking PlayStation, who don't seem to give a fuck. They did just give me $10 though for some reason. I don't know why. Thanks for that, Sony. But I don't like their fucking attitude, man. I really fucking don't. So I ain't got a problem with Xbox. Xbox is cool. I don't have a fuck. I just wish it was a stronger console. You think I ain't getting a motherfucking Scorpio day one if that motherfucker is everything they say it's going to be? You think I ain't give a fuck about no PlayStation? You think I'm not getting a Scorpio? You think I don't want the Scorpio to be everything they say it's going to be? I have my doubts because I know for it to be what they want it to be, it ain't going to be cheap. You know what I'm saying? I know it's probably not going to be 4K 60. I know that. But shit, you think I don't want the Scorpio to be what they say it's going to be? Come on, man. Come on. Knock it off. I'll be getting the Scorpio day motherfucking one. Right after I see what it's all about, which should be at E3 next year. Scorpio day one. Day motherfucking one, if it's what they say it's going to be. I got the Xbox One, that's day one. Like, I don't have a problem with Xbox. People need to understand that. I'm good with Xbox. I ain't got no problem with it. It's just the fanboy shit. It's just the fucking fan. It's just the lies and the misinformation. If you fucking lying, then, you know, you're going to get called out for that shit. If I come on here lying, y'all motherfuckers ain't going to waste no time to call me out. Let me make a motherfucking video lying or spreading some misinformation. Motherfuckers ain't going to waste no time. People been trying to expose me legit anyway for years. They can't wait to be able to really be able to expose Hard8 because up until now, you can't expose the truth. You know, people make up shit. People, you know, make videos with their opinion. But other than that, you really never could expose me because I ain't on here lying or spreading misinformation and no shit like that. So, and when people have tried, I've always fired back and I've always been victorious. So, with that being said, people are waiting for the opportunity to be able to expose me. Let me come on this bitch lying or saying some misinformation. Nigga, what? What? It's going to be over. It's going to be 1,000 videos being made about that shit. Come on, man. That's real talk. Real motherfucking talk, man. They waiting for their turn. Niggas is waiting. Damn, I wish this nigga lie. Give me something, Hard8. Damn it, I'm trying to expose. I done made up shit. That ain't work, of course, because it's made up. But shit, I need something concrete, nigga. Give me something. Oh, man. That shit funny, man. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? This is actually like two videos in one because I was always going to make a video about the people that keep talking about we the reason why the liars and frauds got bigger on YouTube. I was going to make a separate video about that, but I just bundled it into here because I think that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You point out somebody's a liar and a fraud. You show factual evidence that they are, and you still want to fuck with them. So that doesn't fall on me. That falls on your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So what that says about you, that you know somebody a liar and a fraud, and you still want to sub and watch their videos. What does that say about you? It ain't got nothing to do with me. What does that say about you? Exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. But if you continue to lie, and I don't like, and the funny thing is there's a lot of lies that be spread that I don't even respond to. I mean, people always sending me shit, and it's like, yeah, all right, you know, whatever. Sometimes it just be like one of them days. It's like, all right, what's new? You know what I'm saying? For real, what's new? You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes you don't even say nothing, but then sometimes it just be a little bit too bizarre. Like, yo, this shit is too bizarre right here, man. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Also, this whole thing happened because Kid Smooth doesn't want to accept that Gears of War 4 is a goddamn a flop. Like, yo, it's a fucking flop, dog. It's a flop. He don't want to accept that. He like, nah, it ain't no flop. It's like, yo, it's a flop. And then he made a tweet where he tried to compare it to Bloodborne. And it's like, yo, you don't even realize you fucking proving your point right here. Like, what the tweet say? The tweet said, what that tweet say? The tweet said, the non-fanboy logic, Bloodborne sold 731,000 units in 1 week. That's a successful launch. But Gears sells 617,000 units in 1 week, and it's a flop. And it's like, yo, you don't understand why one is a flop and one is not? All right, well, let's break it down. Bloodborne was a brand new IP. Brand new. First time we ever heard of it. First time we ever seen it. Brand new IP. Not only that, it's in a genre that's not even that popular. You understand what I'm saying? It's not even that popular. It's in a genre that don't sell, like have these real big crazy sales and shit like that. But on top of that, it's a new fucking IP. You're comparing that with Gears that expands across 2 generations, an established franchise, and it's one of your biggest games on your console, and it only did $600K the first week. You're comparing that with Bloodborne, a brand new IP in a genre that's way less popular than a fucking shooter. You understand what I'm saying? That tells you right there. And Bloodborne still sold more than fucking Gears. Bloodborne was not supposed to sell more than Gears. It's not. That shows you how many Xbox dudes did not go out and buy fucking Gears. They didn't. They didn't fucking buy it. You get on PC, you can barely find a fucking match. And then when you do find a match, it's the same people over and over. Like, come on, man. That's why Bloodborne was considered a success and Gears was not. Gears is an established franchise that expands across 2 generations. That's one of your biggest franchises. Bloodborne was not. It's brand new. It hasn't proven itself yet. Come on, man. That's why Gears was a fucking flop. It's a goddamn flop. But at the end of the day, who cares? Oh, it's a flop. You get mad. Oh, no, it's not arguing. That's really what all this started over, because motherfuckers say Gears is a flop. It's like, come on, man. It's a fucking flop. And they keep talking about these digital sales. If the digital sales was so amazing, wouldn't Microsoft have said something? Microsoft would have been like, hey, yeah, we did 600K retail, but we also did an additional however many K digitally. So altogether, we really did this number, not that number. You know what I'm saying? They haven't even released the digital numbers. Come on, man. It's not like all of the fucking Microsoft exclusives haven't been flopping. You know, Recore flopped. What else flopped this year? Quantum Break flopped. What else came out this year for Xbox that flopped? Like, they always flopping. So, like, what the fuck? What the hell is the difference? What the hell is the motherfucking difference? The shit flop, man. New IP versus established franchise. One of the best games on your console. New IP, which never proven itself, versus an established franchise that's considered to be the best, one of the best games on your console. You don't understand how that makes sense, Kid Smooth? This is why you get in arguments, because you can't understand simple fucking logic. New IP versus established franchise. What is so hard to understand? Well, I don't get this shit. Gears of War is not supposed to sell 600,000 the first week at retail. That's supposed to be a million seller first week. It's Gears of War. It's not fucking Recore. It ain't Quantum Break. It's Gears of War. It's not Sunset Overdrive. It's Gears of fucking War. Come on, man. A former Game of the Year. Gears of War 1 was Game of the Year. A franchise that has a Game of the Year under its belt only sells 600K at retail. Come on, man. That is a flop. Period. Come on. It's a former Game of the Year winner. Bloodborne was not. Bloodborne had never proven itself. Bloodborne was brand new. Gears is not. Gears is established. Gears have awards under its belt. Gears got plenty of awards under its belt. It's a former game of the year. Come on, man. How don't you understand this? I don't understand how you don't understand that. They expect all Xbox physical sales to be down. Really, nigga? Yeah, I mean, okay. We know why they expect it to be down, because don't nobody buy them. That's why. You're not gonna tell me all of a sudden everybody on Xbox is these digital guys now. Digital ain't take over the market yet. Most people still rather go out and buy physical so they can resell it when they're done with it, or because they're collectors. Y'all keep trying to make it seem like, oh, it sold 600K physical, but it sold another 500K digitally. Like, come on, man. Like, knock it off. Knock it off, man. A lot of people, wasn't Gears 4 like 80 gigs download? A lot of people don't even want to try to download no shit like that because it'll take forever. Gears was like 80 gigs download. A lot of people ain't buy the digital version for that. A lot of people didn't buy the digital version for that. A lot of people did not buy the digital version just on that alone because it's an 80 gig download. There's still a lot of people out there that don't have a lot of high speed. This is why a lot of people don't do digital, because they want to have 50 gigs, 60 gig downloads and shit. Like, you got slow internet, that shit is crazy. Oh, Gears was 50 gigs? I think that shit was 80 on PC. Well, PC would have had more assets and shit like that. So yeah, I think the PC version was 80 gigs, if I ain't mistaken. Matter of fact, I can check right now how many gigs the PC version was. That shit was a lot, though. But a lot of people don't fucking download because of how much fucking, like, come on, man, this shit crazy. This shit is crazy, dog. Yeah, see, on PC, Gears of War 4 is 79 gigabytes. 79.5 gigabytes Gears of War 4 is on PC. That's a huge number, dog. Physical is definitely still king of sales. When digital sales start outselling physical, then we can talk. Until then, you're not going to sit here and tell me that the digital sales of Gears of War matched or outsold the physical. Come on, man. Knock it off. Knock it off. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Yeah, if you just arrived, the video post, you can watch it. Just talking about a bunch of things. Talking about a few things. It's not all about Kid Smooth. It's just that Kid Smooth need to understand he say some dumbass shit out his mouth, and that's why people get on him about it. It's not because he likes Xbox. That's not the reason. Same shit for fucking just like Jack Move Johnny got roasted. I've been saying Jack Move Johnny need to be in the Corporate Slave Awards. He ain't get there yet. He should be. He should be a nominee. If the people vote for him or not, that's another thing. But should he be in one of those brackets? Hell yeah. Anytime you run around talking about you the pony commissioner and you got a fucking horsey sound to go with it, you belong in the fucking bracket. Anytime you say Xbox don't have no good games, you belong in the motherfucking bracket. And Jack Move Johnny is my motherfucking nigga, but he still belong on the Corporate Slave Awards. And he still get fucking roasted when he say dumb shit out his mouth. It's just the fact that Jack Move don't say a lot of dumb shit out his mouth. But when he do, he get roasted. Period. Fucking period. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. Kid Smooth said people been getting on him well before he said anything wrong. Okay, I don't know about other people. I'm really talking about myself. I'm talking about myself. The only time I got on you before you said anything wrong was when you did a fake giveaway for Xbox One. And I knew that shit was fake the minute I seen it. That's the only time I remember getting on you about you doing a fake giveaway. That's the only time. As far as you like an Xbox, like I said, I like Xbox. I have no problem with Xbox. I love what Phil Spencer and them is doing over there for their fan base. You know what I'm saying? I love what they're doing over there for their fucking fan base. But as far as fucking fanboys, they get roasted, man. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Jack Move don't get no pass. I don't give a fuck how many trophies Jack Move got. Yeah, he play games, and that don't mean he ain't no motherfucking corporate slave. If you don't see no good games on Xbox One, come on. But you playing shit like Shantae, come on. Nah. And Jack Move has been roasted on that on numerous occasions. So I don't know why Kid Smooth act like he forgot about all that. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody get no passes, dog. BG don't get no passes. Bond don't get no passes. Not from me. Any of them say something crazy, they get roasted. Nobody gets no fucking passes. King Loaf, the Pony Commissioner, nobody get no motherfucking passes around here. They damn sure ain't gonna give me no pass. Let me say something crazy. Niggas gonna be down my neck. They tried to get on me for playing Scrabble. They tried to get on me for playing Scrabble. Nobody gets no passes, man. It's just Kid Smooth seems to say the dumbest shit out his mouth week in, week out. That's why. You know what I'm saying? That's why it seemed like he might get clowned the most, because that's because he is in the middle of the shit the most. But nobody be sitting there in Weapon Well podcast and be like, you know what, Kid Smooth, I'm just ready to go in on you for no fucking reason. No, he'll usually say something like 900p and 1080. Difference is only 180 pixels. What? Xbox won my heart. What? We feeling oppressed. What? He just said a lot of other crazy shit that is, you know, I can't remember right now, but come on, man. Come on, man. And I said it before. I said this before, too. I said, I think Kid Smooth is a cool dude. But when he gets to this console shit, he goes somewhere else. I've been said this. I said this months ago. I was like, I think Kid Smooth is cool as shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? But when he starts talking about these consoles, he becomes a whole nother person. I've been said this shit months ago. But, people get amnesia, man. Oh, yeah, trick-or-treating in college. Yeah, he went trick-or-treating in college. Like, hey, that's funny as shit. Hey, man. Hey, how you feel about Kid Smooth? That's cool. I ain't got nothing to say about that. But the reason why I say I think Kid Smooth is a cool dude, because I done game with Kid Smooth and shit, and he be on some chill shit. You know what I'm saying? But when he starts talking about these consoles, it's like, he goes somewhere else. When he Kid Smooth, he cool. When he becomes the best bot, he's a fucking lunatic. Kid Smooth is cool. The best bot is a fucking asshole. That's how you can sum this shit up. You got Kid Smooth, then you got the best bot. The best bot can beat it. Kid Smooth, he cool. He can stay. That's pretty much what it comes down to. But anyway, I'm out, man. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, man. If you just arrived, the video will post to my feed, so you can check it out then. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. A lot of shit we talked about in this live stream, so check it out, man. A lot of shit, man. Anyway, man, thank y'all for watching. Check out my last couple videos I put up in the last 2 days. Yo, add me on PS4, Hard8Times, all that good shit. But yeah, I'm out, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Deuces.